me this entire time we weren't actually on the right screen. Whoops. Hi there, everyone. Hi and welcome. Hi. This was supposed to be the waiting screen, but it just wasn't. Hi. How you doing, Skid? How you doing? Just plug everything in the background. I'm sorry, I just woke up. I haven't really had the time to set anything up proper. So, there we go. Today we're going to be working on Fix-It, working on videos, plural, yeah. Hopefully also I'm gonna make myself something to eat because I haven't really eaten anything in 30 hours, 40? I don't remember. It was yesterday, hold on, it was yesterday around, oh never mind, around 25? Could be worse. Yeah, I haven't eaten anything in 25 hours, could be worse. So I'm gonna cook myself something up. Good, what about you? Me? I think I'm good. I think so. Yeah. I mean, I don't... I want to be brutally honest with you. I woke up, I was feeling like shit, but I've actually managed to get my ass together and I no longer feel like shit. I'm still gonna work because, well, nothing else better to do, eh? He's just like me for real. I'm so sorry nothing is showing, but oh, you know what? Maybe I can plug in the camera. I'm just in the background. I want to set up some veggies to cook for myself. That will be cooked in the background so I can finally eat something. Because not gonna lie, I am hungry. I guess I also have some breakfast cereal I could eat. That'll be quicker to make, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay, there we don't go. Why don't we go there? There we go. Fix it. I kind of broke it. Funny enough. Because, well, the screws aren't quite as tight on the edges because we don't have the mounting openings with the hexagons, which is something we should probably change now I think about it. I mean, I suppose on the top and the bottom we could, because right here this is a different part that would need to have the mountings. I feel like if we're gonna do it, we should do it proper. Yeah, and we should add the mountings. Simply because that will just make this that much better to work with in the future. Because right now it is quite a pile of shite, you know? We still have this, which is the amplified motor driver. We've gone and bloody done for the brushless fan in the middle. Come on, get in. Get in. Beautiful. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm currently acquiring pictures of the robot for the thing I was talking about. Robot? Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's a basic setup. A robot. I don't know why Dad got me so confused, honestly. I'm just having trouble thinking. Do you mind if I just make myself something quick to eat? Just a quick grab, a bite. Also, I scripted a whole ass video yesterday. That's something we'll have to work on today. And also, I began work on the Remco video. I should probably let him know. I've started working on it. No point in wasting time, eh? I got so much time in my hands nowadays that I just need to keep myself occupied with something. Otherwise, I might go mad. I do mind. Oh, you do. Hi, the macaroni. How you doing?
Hi.
That won't be done in a jiffy, so...
Smoked my first cigar today.
How was it?
Pretty decent. Pretty alright.
That's the entire description you're gonna give me.
Yep.
Cool.
Bit strong though in the end. Bit too spicy.
Good for you. In that case. Okay, now I'm done. I had to add the seasoning, I'm not an animal. So pardon that. I suppose we could just work on videos then. Huh? Or maybe I can start SolidWorks and fix it as well. There's so many things.
Opening up another can of red.
How do you know? Oof. Back
Yep.
in the day, eh?
Yep. That kind again.
Jeez, that was aggressive. Did my SolidWorks license run out? No! I don't know if I can afford another one. Hi there, Inadequate Duck, hi. Damn it. I don't know if I can afford another one. How you doing, Inadequate Duck? Okay. Let me have a
Can't
look.
you use some kind of free alternative?
No, all my files are already in SolidWorks. All my projects are there. Let's check up on Taxi, because I don't remember where we've left off with Taxi. I had a couple of ideas how to optimize it. Well, two ideas mainly. One of them obvious, the other one... One of them obvious, the other one minor, so... Oh yeah, we rotated this the wrong way, haven't we? Right, shit. This part right here has to rotate the other way, but the problem is that I remember the way I set it up. For some reason it didn't swivel. And I would like to really know why. Why don't you swivel? Okay, let's... It's already fixed. No. Let's keep this length constant at a 4. And then let's try... Okay, let's keep... Well, I mean, no, this length has to be constant. What are we doing? And this has to be more than 4. This has to be 5 at least. Yeah. And that's because this right here has to be the same distance from the edge as this line right here. They have to be equal. There we go. This obviously has to be perpendicular. Do I genuinely need to explain everything to you? SolidWorks, come on. How are you still moving the line? This and this. Perpendicular. There we go. Now it's no longer moving, jeez. And then this line right here as well. It would be nice if these two are also equal. Alright, brilliant. So there we have the shape, but for some reason, unbeknownst to me, oh, is it because of this? No. Oh, I'm such an idiot. There we go, now we can swivel. Look how properly I've defined this, by the way. The fact that I can just swivel this entire part. That is some proper SolidWorks. No, proper CAD moment. Okay, let's get back to full case. It's still going up because it will have to be obviously like this. Oh, but then if I don't do it the right way, I'm gonna have to flip it upside down. Yeah, that's the issue. The way I worked on this entire thing, I've actually been designing it upside down because this entire project is fucking upside down because Someone forgot to bring their brain to work when they were doing it.
Someone.
Holy shit, look at that robot. I mean, oh my goodness. That is proper. That's putting me to shame. Damn. And that's a proper bot. Oh, Skid, you're making me want to add wheels to fix it. Just to compete. And it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Golden statue, anyone gets a reference. No one? No?
Nope.
Lemon Demon modify. Pass of style, now got something of a steampunk smile, and that's alright. It's alright, it's alright. You modify, may nothing get rejected, may nothing get rejected. This is backwards, which means actually we need to scrap the whole thing. Okay. Brilliant. I'm glad I was so pleased with my well-designed model, considering how now I just need to throw it all away.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute dog shit what this. Why is this? Oh yeah, that's why this fight is there. We can delete that. Okay, so we have this, but that's not what we need. What we need instead is we need this, and we need this, because they're the actual corners of which it will stand. This will be for construction, this will be for construction, this and this and this are equal. This and this and this are equal, and then it swivels. Brilliant. That is what we want. Now, which way do we want it to swivel? Well, first things first, we want these. This off. And this one we can delete, I would say. Yeah, this one delete as well. And this, no idea what that line was. Circle, circle, on the corners. There we go. Those will be our openings. Brilliant. Oh yeah, because this cage is absolutely open, that is true. Which means now what we need is we need a line that will go right here, 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 over here, over there. Not straight down, only there we go, and then this. Oh, what is it this time? This right here is what it is. Okay, gotcha. Move this down. Perfect. Looks silly, but it's perfect. It's exactly what I needed. Yeah, and now we can just swivel it to the other side, and then so it's going right because it's going left. We needed to go left because it would go right. Okay, so now a couple of things. First of all, delete this fix. That's not necessary. Then give me a line going not straight down on the perpendicular. I just said not straight down. You don't listen. You do not listen. There we go. And the same idea here. Not horizontal, only perpendicular. Beautiful. Then we can select all of these for construction equal. Set it to a 5 because that worked. And then yeah, it should be good enough. Beautiful. And these two also equal. Oh, what's up with this line? Why don't you move? Why don't you rotate? No, because this also needs to be the same distance. So. Okay. Modify, insert, modify. What happened to the midline right here that also caused it to be only 5? Have I lost it? Ah, whatever, it works. And you know what? I'll take that win. I'll take that deal. It works. Let's not look there. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. We can also delete this line, I guess, and we can just carry it over. And just to make this ever so slightly nicer, lines in parallel, beautiful. Then fix this point right here, swivel it. Oh, absolutely not. This and this. Okay, let's see if I swiveled it the right way. Yes, that is not incorrect, in fact. But I worry that if I actually place it there. Nah, never mind, should be fine. I think so. This will be vile looking. It will. Every passing day will look more and more like an exposed device. Another thing we need to add is we need to add an SPI extender on the bottom shelf, which is a bit of a pickle because the more we add to the top shelf, the more annoying it will be to add things to the bottom shelf.
Pickles, you say?
Yeah, pickle.
Hmm.
Pickle.
Interesting. But how does it relate to the local trout population?
Ah, there we go. It's their niece. Me. There is a lot to add here, but the issue is, if I want to go to the second layer, I really should first be done the first layer. And what I don't like about the first layer so far is, you can't really see it on the card because, well, the Raspberry is not there. This right here is an SPI connection. All these colorful wires go into the RC522. That's an SPI connection. The issue being that we'll have a lot of devices connected to the SPI, and we definitely don't want to waste it on a card reader. No offense, but like, another thing that will have connected via the SPI would be our screen. So, what I would like to do, what I would prefer to do is, I would prefer to add in a board right here, which will connect all the pins from the SPI, and it would connect all of them to like generalized connectors, a whole bunch of them, so that we can plug in a whole bunch of devices. Because SPI does have chip select, which allows us to select which device we want to write to. I went to an escape room the other day, and apparently they don't like it when you bring your own axe. Been to that party before. Most people don't like it when you bring your own axe. Even when it's a small one. I just don't get it.
Like a hatchet?
I mean, hatchet sized, I would say.
Yeah, that's a hatchet. Well, I mean, every hatchet is an axe, but not every axe is a hatchet, so... You got me there.
I don't know that much about axes. Ah shit, I dropped the thing.
Damn, you brought your own battle axe?
There's a battle axe.
Cool.
Can you even... How much did it cost? I can't imagine those are cheap.
Cheap replicas are.
Buy a battle axe. In this economy.
Mm-hmm.
You can also reprint the top shelf to add the mountings for the hexagons and vibrations when you screw it. Ha! Screw. Funny.
Screw you.
Yeah, I think we might as well just leave it. We'll need to do the SPI extender. Well, I2C extender would be nice as well. Because we also... But to be fair, with I2C we can just have it go up. And then we could maybe do an I2C extender somewhere else. The SPI extender for some reason just makes sense to me over here. The pins are already there, so it makes sense to add more of them. And when something makes sense, I'm not gonna question it. Something when it comes in the escape room. Escape? I don't think you're in the escape room. I think you were kidnapped. I had a buddy who once mistook the two. Common misconception. Okay, there we go. I need to I need to disassemble this whole thing. Yeah, I focused a bit too much on the card reading aspect of Fix-It, now that I think about it, because after all, it is a very small part of it. But I kind of built the whole thing around it, so I need to change that. I mean, the absolute waste of the SPI connection there is criminal. And I don't mean like theoretical make it kind of thing. That's just awful. Just absolutely terrible. Ah shit, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat a... Oh, macaroni left. No, I pay for it. Listen, with kidnapping that also sometimes happens, you know? You gotta make sure you're open-minded about that sort of thing. Oh, I was wondering why it wasn't working when I was using it. The ground cable snapped off. Now, this is going to be quite annoying. Yeah, you know what? I feel like we need to... This is gonna be really annoying, in fact. We need to just dismantle the whole thing. Yeah. I don't see any other way. I'm wondering if there will be some kind of place where we could put the batteries on the first shelf as well. Okay, let's just rip the whole thing out and let's start from scratch. Start over. So, this is what it looks like so far, right? What I would like to do is on this side right here, have an SPI extender. So basically, we'll connect all the SPI pins to this board right there, and then we'll use these cables that I've got a while back to just connect it, which means we'll just pop those onto the board, these connectors. Underneath, we'll just solder them all together in lines because they all have the same connections, and on top, we'll be able to just plug them in or take them out at will, whenever we want to. So that will give us more connection to the SPI, which will allow us to connect to more devices. Tefta did mention that a chip select is for selecting the chip, and I should have checked it, but I'm just gonna trust him. My source is Tefta right now. I don't need to open the one because we can use the bent one. Can I fit it absolutely anywhere? Well, right here, but then it gets in the way of the connect lines. Damn it, this is surprisingly tricky. I guess we could have it on the outside, I suppose. It's not the worst of ideas. Well, not right here, because that's where the face will go. So like right here, for example, we could have it. It would give us an easier access to... For a second, I almost said, I shit you not, if I put it on the outside, then I'll have to be careful. What happens if it gets some moisture on it, something like that. But then it hit me. I like looked at it and I realized if it gets any moisture on it anyway, it's fucked. I was keeping trying to hide the time in, but Caper we listen to a bunch of anti-capitalist songs. Well, that's Caper, right? Okay. The veggies are ready, so once again, everyone pardon me, but as I mentioned, I haven't eaten anything in fair bit of time and I feel myself growing weak, so if you don't mind. I'm just gonna eat them up as I think. Hi, the cutscene. Hi. Hi.
How you doing?
I think well, I think so. Screw, don't I have
What you working on?
as always fix it. I just need something to occupy my mind.
Hmm.
Shut up! Okay. I could have sworn I had war peace. In fact, I'm certain I had war peace.
Make it. If you happen to have a dream where you illegally hack some RFID cards, how would that dream go?
In that kind of dream, hypothetical dream, I imagine, if I had to guess, based purely, I would say that there was three possibilities I would have been hoping for, which is that it was either non-encrypted, it was encrypted with the default key, or it was encrypted with non-default key, but the first sector had a default key, which will allow me to break the encryption. But I imagine in that kind of dream, none of these would be true, and all of the sectors would actually be properly encrypted, requiring me to take a different approach. So I think eventually we're gonna make a sequel. I think eventually we're gonna make a sequel to this project.
You say eventually might have a sequel dream, noted.
Yeah, eventually we might have a different hypothetical scenario in which something will be needed.
Okay.
Because I knew this was eventually. It just I knew this was a possibility. It's just that there wasn't really much I could do to prepare for it, considering how I had 6 days.
Well. Okay, I see you've made a crucial mistake already with this stream.
What is it?
Taxi isn't in view.
Oh yeah! Oh, I put taxi on my keychain. To my apartment keys. To keep me company. Yeah, that's why taxi is in the view. But I mean, we're gonna have a proper taxi. I thought of it, and actually, yeah, taxi with a G is gonna be the tag, and taxi with a C is gonna be this one.
You know what would go hard, make it?
Don't finish that sentence. I don't want.
And I don't mean it in that way. No, no. You know what would be amazing?
Yup.
Taxi merch. We need taxi merch.
Taxi. We're on the taxi. I mean, I do genuinely imagine how it's gonna go. There'll be a whole bunch of people who will love taxi more than me. That's how it's gonna end up. I'm losing my mind. I could have sworn on your life that I had none of these.
Another taxi?
No, not one of these pieces of shite. Well, hold on, I'm getting distracted. I was supposed to eat. I'm gonna eat if you all don't mind. Oh, and also I wasn't even pointing at these pieces of shite is what I meant to say. Hold on, I'm eating right now. I haven't eaten anything in 26 hours, and I know it's not a lot for some people, but I usually eat regularly and keep my body functioning, which is a lot for me.
It is unusual to feel you would satisfy any of your body needs ever, even mildly regularly.
Megan, did you hear about Germany building the greatest army in Europe? Yeah, like a couple months ago. What about it, Skid? I don't mean to brag, but I mean, look how good it looks. You all hate on frozen veggies, but that's just because you are all haters. Cheap, tasty, and healthy.
Are those avocados?
No.
They were not avocados, okay.
I don't remember what they're called.
I guess they must have been some.
The non-cucumbers. I always forget what they are.
Oh, the what?
The non-cucumbers. Hold on, let me.
Non-cucumbers.
Veg.
You mean pickles?
No.
No.
No, hold on.
Eggplant.
Zucchini. I was confused with eggplant and zucchini, but it's zucchini. No, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's an arrowroot. It's always wacky to me when I check one of these shit. Sorry for eating my mouthful, but I'm trying to not make the stream as boring as possible, and at the same time, I genuinely am starving. My sincerest apologies. It always
I'm used to speaking with your mouth full.
It always bugs me when it comes to these lists of vegetables because, like, they sneak in there some of the most obscure and ridiculous vegetables you've ever seen, and then pretend as if it's normal.
Such as-
What's an arrowroot? They
Where
made
is
it
it?
up. They made it up. It's in the middle. Second row.
Arrowroot. Huh.
They made it up. Artichoke is not a real thing. I have heard. I have heard of them.
There's a joke to be made there.
Shut up. I have heard of them, but it's just government propaganda trying to convince me that there are more vegetables than there actually are. Hi there, Qwerty, by the way. How you doing?
Hi.
I know I can put the gay lab on loop in the background. Give me a second.
For gay love.
Anyone remember where I've put the gay lab in my files?
Have you misplaced the gay lab?
You should make a video about scientifically accurate food. Yeah, it's a potato. We've already had the conversation over this. We've already established that potato is the best vegetable.
No.
Tomato is a second cause, and that Katsi is wrong and shouldn't be trusted. Because fucking
No.
who picks Brussels fucking sprouts? It's disgusting.
I'm not fucking them. Excuse me, I'm eating them.
That's awful.
That's not bad for me. I know it's in your mind, however, they feel much better in your mouth actually.
No, they don't. Where's the gay lab? Let's make it rainbow. Holy shit! Look at this render. When is this even from? I mean, making food from 100% pure ingredients. Depending how you define 100% pure, this could be an Herculean task. You want me to synthesize proteins? I'd rather not.
Yeah, since that is 100% accurate human meat. That's a nice they make it. As opposed to very straight and they make it weird known to.
Hold on, I have a couple of pictures of myself here. These are my... back from before YouTube. These are my pictures of mine from before YouTube. I used to...
That's you in
all
2
of
months.
Yeah, that's me in all of them.
You wish.
But
And you do in fact wish, I know that.
But potatoes are not hexagon shaped. Potato is literally the only, well, not the only, I suppose. I mean, sweet potatoes also exist. But potato is, like, roots have this thing where you can cut them out into any shape and they will still function the same way. Because they're amazing. They're objectively correct. Why the caper?
paper.
Actually, the sex joke is what the stockholders want. That is true. That is true. Listen, audience's favorite here is not me. I'm just a host. We all know why everyone right now is tuning in and watching this. Small pieces of potatoes are not good for throwing. You can literally make knives out of them. Not good ones, but you can. Are we doing a veggie tier list? Kepe, I don't mean to be a guy, but we have already done that in the past, actually. I don't remember what live stream was on specifically, but we did specifically make a vegetable tier list. It was very controversial, okay? I don't like.
Your vegetarian is objectively stupid and wrong.
Yeah, there was a lot of blood. There was a lot of blood that day. We should have not haven't really replenished our losses. It was an apocalyptic event. I'm almost done, everyone. By the way, I really appreciate you all being patient and letting me eat. I like that. Thanks. Cheers.
Can you stuff objects into your mouth faster?
You see, now I don't appreciate it anymore. We should make a tier list of dictators and fascists. I feel like that already exists.
Mm.
Wait, there's not a food stream. I mean, you know, we can. No, fuck Brussels sprouts out there. They. Artichoke is there twice. What's up? What's happening?
Is there?
Yeah, yeah, it's first in the middle and right here.
Fucking AI generated tier list. What is this shit?
Wait, is artichoke the only one that's there twice, or is there something else? Vegetable name. Vegetable.
I love how they mix pictures of food with photos of
icons.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know.
This is wacky.
What is this? Are these mushrooms? Is there a fucking tomato behind them?
There is a tomato behind the mushrooms, yeah.
Whatever. Wow.
Because, you know, mushrooms.
Of course.
Okay, everyone, I'm almost ready. So I'm not gonna do a democracy because we've all learned in the past what happens when you do a democracy. Okay?
Monkey doesn't believe in democracy.
Not anymore. After the Remco Caper incident of 82, I don't believe in democracy anymore. So instead, we're just all gonna say it. Listen, here's the thing, everyone. Here's what we can work on the stream. We can work on taxi, alright? So, where's the image? This little bugger. That's what we can work on. We can work on fix it, which would mean first making the SPI extender and then installing our amplified motor driver to the motor. We can also be working on the videos, either the video about these cards or beginning of the video of Remco, which means partial derivatives. Those are our options, everyone. Go on, pick away. What should we do?
I feel like the choice is quite obvious.
No, I don't know. I still want to leave that open.
Okay, well.
I believe everyone should get one politic, just one, no more.
One politic. Well, I'm going to make a completely unbiased vote to perhaps working on a Murphy line of mine.
Okay, got one vote for taxi. Consider me shocked and surprised. Come on, peeps. Pick away. I'm almost done. If there will be only one vote, that means we're working on taxi.
I mean, if you were like close the polls right now,
I wanna watch make
you know.
I wanna watch make it try and fail to make a piston door in Minecraft again. I still have that recording of the live stream because it was so funny. Oh, I really should have done to a bit of a shitpost video actually. Because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've almost made a piston though back then. I was close. I was only slightly off. That's it. I'm done. The polls are closed. Too late. Working on taxi. It's time
I
to
love
open up.
democracy.
It's time to open up the whiteboard because actually the first challenge will be an artistic one.
So, what is the plan for today? Taxi doing?
Well, there are like 2 bits of optimization I need to add, but that's boring. So instead, that's not the taxi, that's the date sheets.
I know it's in best comments somewhere.
Remco Caper incident. Remco Caper incident was when Remco and Caper shitpostedly voted for bullshit, and then both immediately regretted their decisions. What is taxi? Oh, QWERTY. This is taxi. This right here. And it's not spelled like that, it's spelled T-A-C-S-Y. This is taxi. This is effectively a small graphical engine I've made in C, exclusively for rendering a colon free. But so far it doesn't do much, because so far all it can do, we had to work through a bit of mathematics in order to get that. But so far it doesn't really do much. Because so far we have the colon like this. We have the free. And you can rotate the eyes. We can make them more of a circle, we can make them more of an arc. But we need to do something with the free, we need to do something with the mouth. And I'm open to suggestions. Mr. Make I got my lesson, I'm getting ready for the outcomes. I can be trusted with democracy control. No, I'm not making that mistake again, Caper. Also, after your shenanigans with the votes for the website, no. you have your democracy license revoked for the purposes of these streams. Alright, let's have a thunk. Hear me out. What we could do is, we could add something like this to have it actually talk. That would be tricky actually. Because in order for it to talk, we need to start our arc right here. Start right here, go this way. Then another arc like this. And then another arc like this. But we don't have an ellipse. What Caper do? What shenanigans about the website? Caper voted for the website. And over again. Every single time. Caper knows he's done. That's why we don't do democracy anymore. Okay. No, this would be a pickle because we can only work in circles. Which means like this is the best we can. No, I'm an idiot. This dot shouldn't be here. Yeah, it has to be right.
Oh,
here.
what are you drawing?
The mouth of taxi. It's gonna look like this.
Hmm.
That's what I was talking about. Like the first challenge is an artistic one, not a mathematical one. First we need to figure out what we want taxi to look like, and only then can I implement it. Respective boring numbers. When do we get an expert Vocaloid vid with Katsi? I'm serious on that one. You want a Vocaloid vid?
So you're calling me a Vocaloid expert now,
Just a frame by frame analysis of bird brain.
huh?
So Glenn, like, to me it would be simple, but you're trying to do it differently in a weird way. What's your goal? My goal is, okay, so basically, I have an engine I have made, in which what you do is you basically draw a shape, draw any kind of arbitrary shape, like this, and what my engine does is it just colors in the inside of the shape. Now there are some slight glitches, but that's because we implemented it in a very efficient way. I could fix it by checking left and top, but I don't care for it. Slight glitches are good enough. And so this is basically the engine we have. Now, with that engine, what I also have done is I implemented arcs. So basically, you select a point around which you want to draw an arc, you select a radius, so P, you select a radius, then you select how the phase, which I do believe I know down as alpha, and then you select the length of your arc, like this, as theta. And this is how I've actually managed to make the eyes, because this eye is just effectively an arc, that's it. Also how I've managed to do the column 3 at the bottom. It was hellish, it was really difficult to do. And honestly, you all should be impressed that I've done it, because it wasn't easy. The combination of your taste and Maker's in-depth research and animation equals peak. And a video about vocal. I mean... There is some kind of arcane witchcraft that causes all the code I write to work when I listen to Jamie Page. We've already established that, which is what I'm gonna be listening to this stream once we get to the coding process. Anyway, so these are the tools we have so far. Now, with these tools, or maybe with more tools, but I would need to implement these tools, we would like to make Taxi, make column 3 more lively. That's because this is effectively, I'm using that face to debug fix it, as idiotic as this. So what we could do is we could create different faces for different scenarios. We'll have the default, right, which will be just 2 circles and a column 3. Then we'll have the hacking. When Fixit is performing something, it will be the evil column 3. Then we'll also have the error. And error, I was thinking something like 2 x's with a line like this. Like its code function like a white hole. What do you mean by that? No, make a video where he makes a fusion reactor and dances and calls it Dancing with the Stars. That's how I got banned from the LHC. I mean, can you make it blink once, twice? Oh, blinking! There we go. Now we're cooking. I can make it blink. Yes, because with blinking, all I would effectively need to do is have the arc. Oh, if it's blinking, it should blink from 2 sides, shouldn't it? Because if we have an eye like this, then this would be a blink. Would a flat line work for a blink? Okay, maybe. I like that. I like that. I do like that quirky. We're gonna have the error phase then. We're gonna have the Angie, the column. We're gonna have the blink. Wait, what tensor? Okay, am I losing it? I want you to answer me honestly. Am I losing it? Or does Tenza has the exact same profile picture as Remco?
Uh, who's
I need to
Tensor?
I need to call my man because Remco, I don't
Does it?
know if I'm losing it, but I think there is someone in live stream with the exact same profile picture as you. I need. It's similar but different. I mean, it's very similar. I genuinely, like, my first instinct, I thought Remco joined in. Which is why I stopped so much. Hi, Detenza, by the way. I don't think I said hi. I'm so sorry. You just confused me extremely. Let's see. If Remco joins just because I pinged them to... because I need a reference of his pro picture. My bad. Don't worry about Tenza. It's fine. Let me actually check in the history of... Because Remco does get into best comments quite often. I imagine I need to just scroll back a little. Oh yeah, Remco's just zoomed in version. It is. Okay. Zoomed in flipped. On my way to I did call him. Okay. If I don't come out, I have been making a boss. Sorry for voting for website in the past again. Bye, Caper. Bye. Have a good one. Alright. In that case. In that case, I want a video of Mickey trying to draw and call it getting drafted. That's a stretch of a plan, skid. That is an absolute stretch. Okay. In this case, let's try it. I need to remember how to even run all of this code because it's been a solid couple of days. GCC. Oh, I don't even have a build file. Output test. Oh, it won't work either because I need WSL. Yes, and then right here we're gonna have Python. Render.py. What did I even render it into? Test temp. Okay, that's good. So now half a circle like empty could for a blink could work too. What I think I could do for a blink is I could have. Oh, that's actually a little bit more tricky than I. No, never mind. Okay, what I could do for a blink is I could have the circle be two semicircles like this, and then I could reduce the alpha and theta at the same time, which would cause effectively. Oh no, because that's not how semicircles work. Why is it so difficult to make to make taxi blink unless I do it with multiple arcs? So if we have two semicircles, then for each semicircle we would have it be created using two separate arcs, and then I could have both of them. Yes, then I could have both of them shrink like so. And this will still work because our engine connects them always. Much professional, look at that. Hi there, Remco, how you doing? And no, Tenza changed their profile picture. I'm so sorry, Tenza.
It's over. We trolled Remco. I drew some of those faces.
Oh, you drew.
Can tell me which one looks like
You drew.
passable.
You drew taxi.
I drew,
Oh, there we go. Taxi
I
concept
drew a
art.
couple taxis.
There we go. Taxi concept. You do. Wait, do you have access to the whiteboard?
No, it's in paint.
I know, but I'm just asking because you could have drawn on the whiteboard then.
Do I have access? Maybe, I don't know.
All right. So
I didn't realize you were on the whiteboard.
there we go. We have taxi. By the way, Remco, I started scripting the video.
How do you get to the whiteboard?
You might not be able to actually then, because normally you should just have an activity and that you can join in. Oh, Katsi, but I like the concept art then. I do like it because we're gonna have.
Yeah, I can.
Videos. Do we plan to talk tomorrow? I forgot. Tonight, tomorrow. I remember it was tomorrow by default, but if you want, we could do it today. I'll need to cut the stream short, but well, sacrifices must be made. I give permission to you to impersonate me. Tomorrow I didn't do anything yet. Okay then, tomorrow it is. But I will start work on the video today because last time just took way too long, so this time I'll be a bit ahead. Anyway, I like the concept art. Let me actually have a think, because I have in the past created a system for debugging, and that system will work also with LEDs. And if I remember correctly, red meant error, yellow meant warning, green meant success, blue meant an override debug, purple meant normal debug. What else they have? And what I could do is to each color assign a meaning, and to each meaning also assign a face. So in that case, perhaps we'll have some additional ones for other silly things. So in that case, error would be X3, obviously. That much is obvious.
Yes.
Or even XW, even I would say. Then warning would be this. Successful would be would be this. Oh, these are good, Katsi. These are good. We're doing proper science now. This is I've already mentioned it, but this is what Alan Turing envisioned.
Yeah.
Some teaser. Right, good luck, Remco. Good luck, have a good one. This, then this. I have the screen, by the way, which means theoretically we could just display it to the screen right now. Because last time I didn't want to work on the screen because, well, I only had one day till the hypothetical. But now we might. Right here, I would like some, maybe shocked. I don't know if it would work.
Shocked? What was shocked?
Yeah, but like a shocked face. It's not. Or maybe just talking face. Oh, for some reason that looks really creepy. Oh well, there's gonna be. That is creepy, right? I mean, yeah. There's something creepy about it. Whatever.
I'm worried, maybe.
We're going to have like a sound effect play as that happens, so that will help. This one. Also, whenever taxi will blink, that's another thing I'm gonna implement. Whenever taxi blinks, you know, what's that the name of that cartoonish blink sound effect? I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about.
I think I know which one.
I remember it from the meme with the cat. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the same meme.
Let me look through my folder of cat memes to see if I have that cat meme specifically on hand. To provide a visual or an audible, I suppose. Okay. Do I have that cat meme in my
For sure we can do this one.
Oh, that's also a good one. Oh my goodness, that. Oh yeah, no, that functions much better as a warning. I'm gonna take this away. I'm gonna use that face somewhere else. I'm pretty certain the file was called blink, so let's see. Blinks.gif. And this is the cut. It's the right cut, but it's a GIF, so it doesn't have the sound effect.
Yes.
Sorry, why am I saying two balls and a dog? You should be sorry for saying that, QWERTY. Don't you dare say that about my taxi. I think shock would look better if you make the bottom of the mouth. The bottom. Wait, hold on. First things first. Warning, because that's a brilliant one. I forgot about our wait, what's the name of that variable? It was consent through horny to angry ratio. There we go. That's the variable. This variable right here goes from minus 1.5 to plus 2, if I'm not mistaken, and it determines the and it moves taxi along the spectrum of concern through horniness up to angriness. Plink. Oh, there we go. Cheers.
I found this answer.
Alright, let's play it. Yeah, so this could like play every single time taxi blinks. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
The subtitles now.
Wait, are there? Oh,
Yeah.
the rest of that. Oh, that's brilliant.
That's legendary.
Okay. This is what science was made for, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to move to column 3, honestly.
Maybe
Because, like,
upside down column 3, maybe?
No, because warning doesn't crash everything entirely. So it's like concerned, but it's not dying yet. I think this one should be with the upside down. This one should be like this. It's also a colored display, so all of the taxi faces could also be colored. There we go. We'll have an. So this will be when fixed errors. This is what taxi shit. This is what taxi will do. Fucking tongue twister, and the fact that you're both felines doesn't help. If it shows a warning, this will be the face. If it succeeds, this will be a face. If it throws a debug, this will be a face. And continuous debug, that doesn't really matter.
And we have the one with hearts for something, for succeed maybe.
I mean, yeah, okay. We can have a whole bunch of like. We can have like a better succeed and so on and so forth, because there'll be a whole bunch of them more. I'm just kind of running off colors right now, but basically there will be also another one which is succeeded successfully, for the lack of a better word. So when I run, for example, when I run my card cracking software, right? It could succeed as in the software doesn't crash, but it could also succeed as in the software doesn't crash and it cracks the card. So that would be the heart. I can actually make the heart.
Okay.
If I do a point right here and then double arcs, I think I could make a heart. If it continues debug, should be uncanny realistic. No. It should be mild. This one. All right. Now what I'll. Oh, damn it! This is going to be a lot of work actually. it just hit me how much work and effort it will take to bring Taxi to life.
Right. That would be honest word.
Well, yeah. Ain't much, but it's honest work. First, let me check something real quick.
A great effort for a great goal.
Where's the connector I was using? Did I put it away? I hope I did, because we already have only... Well, yeah, I'm pretty certain we already have less connectors than cables, which isn't great. Is this the same? Wait, no, it doesn't matter if it's the same. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Yeah, what am I doing? What we could do is we could actually try working with the screen right now. That would take certainly a fair bit of effort. Well, a fair bit. This bothers me because, like, whenever I work on anything of the sorts, I want to work on it and I have like every step planned out, but then it just hits me how many steps there are. It really holds me in my tracks. The whole body is especially shaped like a drone. You mean this? I mean, yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna give it rotors and it's gonna be able to fly, you know. But that's later down the line.
Man.
Okay. I think that I am really sorry, but I think I might be actually it for today's stream. I am exhausted. Yesterday it was a really
Aw.
long day for me, and I'm feeling a bit jet lagged. Unfortunately.
Jet lagged.
Yeah, I feel like I can't.
Where did you go to?
Doesn't
I,
matter.
I
There's.
thought you were.
I thought I was what?
I thought you were like somewhere nearby where you live. We're fucking jet lagged.
It doesn't matter where I went to. You've seen. There's only one picture from the entire trip, and it is on Patreon. That one.
Is it?
That's the only picture. The hypothetical picture.
Fuck, now I need to check it. God damn it.
No, it's the hypothetical picture on the Giver channel.
Oh, on the Giver channel. Huh?
Yeah, but I am exhausted. I'm so sorry everyone we couldn't do more today, but I need a break. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.